to the Yale School
shout
of
out.
Dragons. Here we are, once again, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. on the Pacific Coast.
Yes.
And we want to welcome you to our next installment of our adventure serial using the rules of Dungeons and Dragons to see what's going to happen next in the lives of our characters. We perform every Tuesday night in perpetuity, and this is brought to you by Spindrift as well. Spindrift, if it's not alcoholic, it's Spindrift. And I think that we should first just start with a little bit of a recap. What do you guys say?
Yes.
Please, I have no idea what happened.
Yes.
Great.
I was so wolfed out.
So filled with the wolf.
Yes. Wolf brain.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys will remember, it was just 4 days ago when the group was sitting in the basement of Nandar Keep, and we're just a bunch of strangers to each other. And now, you're all bedding down in a strange clearing in the Ardeep Forest. How's my sound? Is it okay?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Okay.
I think.
I hope. Twitch, let us know in the chat. Is someone watching
Right.
the chat?
I have an occasional eye on the chat.
We got eyes on chat.
We got eyes on chat. 4 days
Yeah.
ago is when you bunch of fools met up. And now here you are, deep in the Ardeep Forest. Albranthier, your wood elven compatriot, said little as he helped gather kindling for the small fire. And he watched intently as Thibodeau struggled with his tinderbox, nervous about something. Albranthier was new to the restlessness of this short-lived folk called humans. And he was a young man when it came to elves, a mere 200 years old. But before he reached the middle age of his people, he knew that Thibodeau would be dead, Thibodeau's children would be dead. And he was still confused as to why humans experienced restlessness with the things that are so simple as starting a fire. But then the mechanical being with the glowing chest and the bird companion named Captain Chowder noticed Pee-wee struggling, came over and snapped his thick fingers, and a tiny flame erupted atop the bear construct's index finger, which he gingerly stuck amidst the small pile of twigs and leaves, and poof, a small plume of smoke hinted that there would be fire. Albranthier's ears picked up the heavy footsteps crunching the underbrush and turned and saw the dragonborn, Rooster, making their way back from what looked like a successful hunt. 4 rabbits were slung over the dragonborn's green-scaled shoulders. Albranthier had never seen a dragonborn before. Rare folk indeed. Almost as rare as the purple-skinned half-demon, half-something that sat dozens of feet away reading a small book occasionally, making notes to themselves. He had seen a tiefling before, once, but he had kept his distance. That one's skin had been a bright blood red. Albranthier wondered what other wonders this world held. The fight with the werewolves had left him spent. He had needed rest, and the grief of his murdered family and friends would come soon, and he would be changed by it afterwards. But it had not come yet, and he had decided to make the best of the time he had by helping the group find the villagers of Nightstone. They had fled the town after the Cloud Giant attack, and if the group was interested in saving them and helping them get out of the woods and back to their villages, then that would set the woods right. Balance would be restored, and that is what the forest wanted, he thought as he sat down to meditate. And they had seen enough death. So when we last left our characters, they were resting after a long journey and a hard fight in the Ardeep Woods. If all of you would just to make sure to click the long rest button on your character sheets to get everything back. The night was spent without event. You awaken, rested, and let's go about doing the thing that our D&D group does, which is to roll initiative at the beginning of the day. Okay, so we've got...
Oh, come on. Jesus.
I can't help you in this world.
Oh, yes. So
Can I
initiative.
do Tides of Chaos on this?
Absolutely.
Yes,
no.
okay.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, let me try that one again. Oh, God. Well, yeah.
We still suck.
Beaches.
Okay. So, we've got...
Am I the lowest one? Yeah.
No.
We've got Rooster
Oh, you're 3, yeah.
waking up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after that successful hunt of those rabbits.
I'm also a 19. I forgot to add one. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, a 19.
Sorry.
My bust.
Oh no, I'm 20. Sorry, I forgot that too. Okay. And for those of you who don't know what initiative is, or maybe my cousins watching, it means who's gonna fight first. It means like you have the Okay, thanks so much for having me. I'll come back next time also. Bye.
Good night, everybody. Rooster with a 20. I read in pen. I gotta cross all this stuff out.
I'm so sorry. I hit custom. It wasn't.
It's okay. Just increasing the hit points of all of the bad people.
Oh no. This is an issue with me and not our future sponsor, D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Which makes it easy to roll initiative.
Okay, so we've got a 20 for Rooster. We've got a 16 for Worthy. Coming up next. Oh, Thibodeau with a 17. All right, Kiwi.
Thibodeau.
And then Albranthier. Feeling a little low. Just a little low.
Albranthier. What is he? What do you have?
5.
5. Condolences.
You guys
Not my day.
awaken.
I forgot.
Never forget.
But,
You all awaken in the Ardeep forest.
Oh,
Feeling...
wait, I don't sleep. Sorry.
I like that you just pretend to sleep. Chowder, just to make everyone feel a little bit more comfortable, does all of the trappings of sleep.
No, Chowder goes like.
And the day is yours. If you'll remember, Albranthier said that the caves were about a half day's march from here through the woods. So
I think I put out what's left of the fire, and I tell folks to, you should gather your things. We should be moving on. These woods are not safe to linger. Take what you want and follow the path. That's what I say.
I say, hey, Albranthier, is there anything that we need
Yes.
to do to be covering our tracks? You said we got some barbarians in our tail, right?
They were following us some miles back. I do not know if they are still following us, but nonetheless, we should be quiet and careful as we proceed down the path. These woods are dangerous.
Would I be able to have like Doo sort of tail us and kind of like help cover up the tracks?
How would you like to do that?
Just sort of like, kind of command it like a dog that had some training and be like, show it, like, look at the tracks, like, look, Doo, and then like sort of like mess it up and clear it a little bit, and then, seeing if it does it.
That's going to be a pretty high difficulty class, but I'll allow it. Go ahead and roll an animal handling check. With advantage.
Yes.
With advantage.
Okay. Doo, come here. Nope.
Hey, mate.
You all see Doodoo fly back to Chowder, and Chowder beginning to... Well, what does it look like when you speak to Doodoo and try to teach him something new?
Doo, look. Ah! I point down, look, tracks. And then I mess it up a little bit. I said, and then I kind of like gesture to Doo, like, go on.
And Doodoo looks up at you, kind of cocks his head to one side, and what you all see is, out of the beak, this very dog-like tongue, just kind of like... And then Doodoo looks down and starts to try to mess the dirt up like you showed him. And it, after a few minutes, I mean, he's a small little bird, looks less like footprints, I would say. And Albranthier, you take a look and would definitely know that someone has been here. You might not know who or what.
Well, your toucan has done well. Your toucan pleases me, Panda. However, the barbarian should be quieter. You can hear it breathing in the woods from 100 yards.
Well, all right. Come on, Doo.
And Rooster, who's like, just likes to sleep buck naked, right? Like, just does not love to sleep with clothing on, is like, just making like, it's like, oh, what a good night's sleep.
Quiet! And I run over and I just like throw my cape on its head and say, quiet!
Rooster does not like being told what to do, my friend. And Rooster goes up to Albranthier and goes, do not ever tell me what to do, or I bite your stupid elf face off. Face off.
Worthy gets right up in Rooster's grill and is like, all right, listen then, handbag.
Yeah.
Don't be quiet. Happy?
So freaking. I hate you, don't even.
I hate you back, you don't even know.
And a look of recognition comes across Albrantier's face, and he sort of nods and gets it. And he says, we should be off. Are you ready to proceed? And he looks around.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
Where this one
and-
goes, I go, Worthy says, nodding her head at Rooster.
Rooster goes where Rooster wants to, which is with everybody else at this moment.
Thibodeau?
Yeah. Yep. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
Great. You guys head off. It takes the better part of the morning to continue traveling, and as you do, the massive and awe-inspiring pine trees, if you can even call them that, begin to become less and less frequent, and you begin to step into the more familiar parts of the Ardeep forest that resemble lots of other wooded places in this area of Faerun. And after you follow Albranthier for a few hours, Albranthier puts up his hand to have everybody stop and points. You can see that the trees are beginning to thin a bit, and through that bit of space you can see that the ground is beginning to rise. And Albranthier talks about how this is the beginnings of the hills that are dotted with different caverns and caves. And you continue walking. Another hour goes by, and the flatlands that you were in before are no more. You're beginning to get a little winded, tired from the ups and downs of this more hilly country. But finally, after about midday, you get to another small clearing, and on the other side of the clearing there arises the tallest rocky hill that you've seen thus far. And it is covered with various boulders, and then the smaller pines that you recognize shooting up through the broken rocks. And right in the center of it, you see the large mouth of a cave. And you have arrived at the Dripping Caves. You take a look around, and there is no sign of any kind of movement, at least at present. What would everyone like to do?
Worthy reaches into her knapsack and pulls out a domino mask gifted to all doom guides of the Church of Kelemvor that can detect undead, and puts it on.
Great.
I notch an arrow, and I say, be on your guard.
I'd like to do a perception check to see if I can detect anything unnatural, undead, out of the ordinary, anything other than the villagers, or any sign of the villagers.
Make a perception check.
12.
Nothing. Nothing's coming back. You see that to the left and the right, I mean, this is a very large hill, and it would probably take the better part of 20 minutes to get around to the other side. And you look to the other side, and it seems to be the same.
See if there's anyone like lying in wait, like for an ambush.
Sure. Make a perception check. Chowder, you look to the left, to the right, and you yourself can see that you can see the tracks that Albranthier was following, and they all make their way into the caves. And you see about halfway that there were lots of other tracks that came in. Seemed to be some kind of encounter right in front of the caves. You look up, and it doesn't look like you can see any kind of movement. Birds fly off. But that's about it. Doesn't look like there's anybody watching.
Looks pretty clear.
I'm gonna get down on my belly and do like a military style crawl, keeping close to whatever kind of wall or cover there is on either side of the mouth of the cave, and I'm gonna make my way towards the opening of the cave.
Okay.
Can I follow him to be of help?
Sure. How would you like to follow, Rooster?
Also on my belly. Right behind him.
Albranthier gets down onto his stomach. Rooster, thump, gets down right next to him.
Sorry.
Rooster, will you just remind me what kind of armor you're wearing?
Oh, I'm pretty naked. But
That's what
yeah,
I
I
thought.
don't wear any armor. I wear
Right.
like some cool skulls, some bones.
Okay.
I got some pretty cool bones. I got the war hammer. I got the great axe. I got 2 tiny axes.
Great.
Pretty much anything that you would think is cool, I am wearing. Okay.
Except for armor.
Pants.
Right. Fantastic. All right, great. I would say both of you go ahead and make a stealth check.
Great.
Where is stealth? I don't use it very much. Whoa! Here we go. Okay.
Okay. Rooster rolls a 13.
What you would expect.
You got Albranthier with a 21.
I'm helping.
Whispers Rooster as you begin to make your way
And then I ask,
towards the mouth.
do you think God is real? Albranthier, do you think God is real?
And I say, what I do not want you to do right now is, under any circumstance, to be quiet.
You don't.
As
Oh,
I do not want you to do that.
tell me what to do.
Do not be quiet.
Albranthier, to
Be
your
loud.
ears, this is a cacophonous conversation.
Yeah.
You see to the left and right as Rooster is whispering their curiosities to you. Other birds take off. You can see squirrels that were calmly eating their acorns in the tops of the pines that are just above the cliff face above the cave begin to scamper off. You continue to make your way, and now you are up against one side of the cave, Rooster with you. You take a look around, and you peer inside the cave, and it seems to be a long, natural passageway that goes for about 100 or so feet, but it's beyond your ability to see with your dark vision. Nothing seems to be moving. Nothing seems to have heard you.
I'm gonna sort of, as quietly as I can, I'm gonna sort of with my hand get the attention of the other folks outside the cave and try to wave them up.
Okay. You guys all see Albranthier give a signal. Oh, my hand is. Okay.
Get out of here.
What? Oh, okay.
That way. Get out of here.
Albranthier, you see Albrantier's signal,
There you go.
and Rooster echoing.
I get down on my belly and crawl up next to him.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
I do the same.
Yeah, is there any sort of like big tree or boulder or something close by to it I could get behind?
It's pretty clear leading up to the cave. I would say 30 or 40 feet to the side that Rooster and Chowder are on. There is a strong elm tree that seems like you could get some cover behind it if you're sort of aiming towards that.
Worthy. That's so bad.
I can't help it. It's really hard to crawl in armor
Thibodeau.
with a shield and horns.
You begin to make your way, and you get about halfway across, and it's just much more physically demanding than you really had planned for. And you get kind of nervous because you're out in the open now. So you don't want to stop, so you just keep moving, but you just start kind of like huffing and puffing, and all of your gear starts moving around. It feels really uncomfortable, and just the pots and the pans and the weapons and everything just start making a whole lot of noise. Albranthier, you are gritting your teeth, but nothing compares to Worthy. Thibodeau, you make it. And Worthy, you begin to move across, and it is just so tiring. But you're not Thibodeau. You're stronger than these folks. You're going to keep going. You get so into the zone of your athletic ability that you don't realize that a small gopher has popped up from underneath the ground, and you just happen to just elbow it right in the face, and it screams out, "Wee!" and runs off. A whole family of them come out and just right. They're just like, "Wee, wee, 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 wee."
I can't lose another character, Joby. I can't deal with that. This cannot happen tonight, y'all. This can't. I will not be okay in a very real way in my real life.
R.I.P. Elvin.
So do we all just instantly like, oop?
Everyone stops.
Yeah.
You all see this family of gophers scamper off, talking to each other about how they've been abused by this half devil, half something. Silence.
I don't speak gopher, so I don't.
Says
I don't know
Thibodeau.
either, but I'm sure they're saying something bad about me.
Nothing seems to have moved, and nothing seems to have changed. At least that you can see.
I'm gonna get up and try to get myself flat against one of the walls, whichever wall is closest.
Are you going inside the cave, or are you staying outside?
I'm going inside the cave.
Okay, Albranthier, you go inside the cave. You can see that the tunnel goes far down, and you are up against one of the walls, looking
Yeah.
down, taking watch. Chowder, talk to me about your approach. You're heading for this tree to get some cover.
Well, how far am I from the cavern?
I'd say about 100 feet.
Okay, yeah, I kind of want to hang back a little bit. Is the tree a little bit closer?
Yeah, I'll say that you're sort of going around the long way. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And
So I'll switch myself into my into stealth mode.
Yeah.
And make my way over there.
make a stealth check.
There we go.
You have these hydraulics in your legs that are a little janky, just like all of you is a little janky, but you feel them come in. And all of you are looking intently to make sure that your last compatriot can make it up. And you're surprised at how graceful this mechanical panda is as he and his toucan friend make their way a long way towards the final tree in the clearing. And you post up. Nothing has changed, and that's where we are. We can go into the cave. We can stay on the outside. What would everybody like
I'm gonna
to do?
make my way into the cave.
Great.
I'm gonna try to be as quiet as possible and stay as flat to the wall of the cave as I can, but I'm gonna go forward.
Great.
I follow.
I'm going to stand right at the mouth of the cave, as close to the edge of the cave as I can, as close to the cave wall as I can,
Now,
and use my dark vision to do a perception check and see if I can see anything within the cave.
okay, you blink your eyes, everything goes from color to grayscale, and you can suddenly see into the cave. Can everybody just remind me who has dark vision? Can we just double check?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I
Not
do,
me.
I do not.
Okay.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
You
I
do.
do. I have dark
You
vision.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? I didn't get Chowder. What was your initiative roll? It was 10, right?
Yeah, it was
Sorry to
10.
pour salt in the wound. but-
Kind of really rather not relive it.
Okay. But Chowder, you have dark vision. Worthy. you
Yeah,
have dark vision.
I kind of like still in stealth mode, like, hey, let me join you on the watch, Worthy. And then my eyes like like blink to
Grayscale.
night
Yeah.
vision.
My pupils, like I have like black pupils and they just expand so my whole eye is black.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm like just seeing perfectly.
I know this is very serious, but I also imagined Mr. Burns from that Simpsons episode where he takes the,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Yes. Yes. I'm a radioactive ghost.
John,
Yes.
if you're watching, that one was for you. So, anyway, keeping these Simpsons alive and well. All right. You head into the caves. Albranthier, you hear it first. There's this dripping, this sound that is almost a symphony of water droplets that feel close and far. You can't really tell exactly where it's coming from, but it is all-encompassing.
That's why they call it the dripping caves. Because of the drip.
And can I get a marching order as we move forward? Albranthier, you're going to be up front. And then
Number
who-
2,
Yeah. Do I even need to ask?
obviously. And I kind of put a hand sort of right behind Albranthier, just because I don't see nothing.
That's right.
I can't see nothing. Plus, I'm wearing sunglasses because of my haunted past. So this
Would it be if you're like
Okay.
7 foot plus here? Would it be
8.
like 8? Okay, so if you're 8 foot, are you more like kind of like holding onto the top of his like the hair on his head?
I go like I'm putting one finger on top of his head,
One claw.
one clawed finger.
Albranthier, you find yourself questioning your choice of party compatriots.
Just kind of
Yeah,
set it in
I'm just
a little bit.
slightly befuddled. I'm just sort of like, I'm not sure what to make of it, but I keep going.
You keep
'cause-
going. And then who's after Rooster?
Do it.
I'm hanging back with Worthy because I can't see anything.
All right.
I'm hanging back to because I got ranged stuff.
Okay. So
And
we've
I'm
got
hanging back because I'm over all of this.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
yeah. Worthy. I'll put Thibodeau after you and Chowder after that.
All right, and we told
Right.
so you two go on ahead and we got your back.
Lovely.
Don't we, doo-doo?
What could go wrong with that?
I say to Worthy, hey, what's that get up do that you got strapped around your eyes there?
Supposed to reveal any undead in the area.
That's it, huh?
Be
Nothing
useful.
else?
What do you mean nothing else? A little bit of an advance warning with undead is nothing to sniff at.
Mind if I take a look at it?
Worthy sort of backs off and says, "This is a sacred garment given to me after many painful years of training by the Church of Kellenval, and if you try to take this off my face, you will lose a hand."
All right. Good to know you got my back. And I step forward.
Great.
And Rooster say like, "Hey, Worthy, your handbag is going in the cave. You gonna come get her, him, them, Rooster."
Worthy
I
just kind
just-
of sighs in a
Just like
very
that man in the butt.
long-suffering way. Says, "Yes, and I can see that little dance you're doing, and it's not helping anything."
You continue on.
And I try to quiet Rooster. Just say, shh.
Don't tell me what to shh.
You guys keep on moving forward.
Okay.
Then do not. Shh. What do you want from me? I don't want to play this game anymore.
Game. This is my life, man. And I just be quiet because I don't like this guy no more.
And
Your life is about to be over if you don't be quiet because we're approaching something straight ahead.
Worthy, do you want to go in front of me?
No.
Fine. Fuck this guy. Okay, fine.
Quiet, all of you.
you guys are approaching what you can now see. Anybody with dark vision is the mouth of the cave. Albranthier. It seems to be a very large opening that hollows out the hill that you saw as you approached. Make a perception check, everybody.
Worthy says, "I have a bad feeling about this."
Why? What? Is it the mask? What's the mask say?
21.
Yeah, Worthy.
Albranthier with 21, Rooster with an 18, Worthy with a
Albranthier.
21, Thibodeau with a 16,
Captain Chowder, come on, man.
and Chowder with a
I have a little buggy tonight.
You, who got the highest? Let's see, Worthy and Albranthier, both with dark vision. Whew. You're looking in, and I'd say that the end of this natural tunnel is about 30 feet in front of you. And inside this larger expanse, you can see all of these stalagmites, I believe the ones that come up from the ground. And they are anywhere from 3 or 4 feet to 10 feet, 15 feet. And you can smell that there's this kind of putrid, rotting, sulfurous odor coming from this place. And you also feel that the air is starting to get damp, moist, warm even. It's not a good feeling. And you can also see that in the center of this room, there is a grouping of these stalagmites, and they're all very, very tall. And leaning against one of them is this large javelin. Seems to be a bit bigger than anything even Rooster would be able to hold. But nothing else.
This is the weapon of something very large. Perhaps a cave troll or a giant. Be on your guard.
Worthy turns to the group and says, listen, I've never fought anything like this before. I don't know about y'all, but maybe we should turn back. Is it really worth it?
And Rooster puts a hand on their little friend and says, I got you, buddy. I won't
sort
let-
of
I won't. What is my voice? I won't let you die. Not today.
Worthy sort of flinches under the touch and says, I'm not afraid of death, in a way that is sort of hard to believe. And says, and I'm not your buddy either.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Not your buddy.
You're my buddy.
You're all about 30 feet from the entrance. Albranthier, you're up front. Rooster right behind. Worthy, Thibodeau, Chowder.
And I turn to
Thibodeau
the
and
group.
Rooster, it is pitch black.
I say to as best I can, so everybody can hear me. I say,
The woods decided that we should meet, and so I agreed to assist you. Therefore, whatever the group decides, I will endeavor to help you.
and I sort of stand there waiting.
I look over to Worthy and I say, now, this town is depending on us. We're capable. We need to follow through.
And Rooster walks into a stalactite and says, "Oh, excuse me. What is? Can I maybe light the light? Anyone have an opinion about that? Maybe I take one of my torches. I don't know where I'm from now. This is crazy.
We're shopping. We're
I was
still
born
previews.
in
We're still
Spain.
previews, everyone. We're still in previews.
That is a very stereotypical Czech accent.
I am so sorry.
It's hard to do accents with other people doing different accents. It's very hard.
It is crazy, man.
Yeah. You need to go to school for that.
If only I had had my education paid by David Geffen. What accents I would be doing now.
What?
But instead, it's always this one.
I say,
The point is, can I write the light?
Yeah, I said, hey, Rooster's on to something. I can't see anything in here. I'm not much good unless I can see. Anyone opposed to me lighting something up and taking it off ahead?
And I said, well, wait a minute. Something may see us coming.
You know, let's stay stealthy if we can. I mean, I'll tell you what's out here. It's a great big bloody spear. Too big for Rooster to carry. And as our friend here has said, our host, it's likely a cave troll or a giant.
So
I'll have to tell you, the smell in here is not good.
You want me to smash
We want to
javelin?
surprise that.
Okay, but should we destroy this javelin? It could hurt people. I smash?
Unless you can smash in total silence, don't smash, Rooster, please.
Can I hide it?
You think you can move that?
I'm pretty strong. Even though I know that some people in this area on the computer have told me that I'm not strong enough to lift it, I feel maybe I could. And go hide it. I don't want to get hit by a javelin. That's all I'm saying. Is nobody on this team with me? I'm pretty new.
I mean, if you can see it, by all means, but I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, if someone could point me to it.
Worthy begrudgingly takes a hand
Oh, thank you.
and reaches up to grab Rooster's wrist and as slowly as possible guides Rooster's wrist towards the javelin. And as
You guys are
she
walking
becomes
into
aware,
the cave?
towards the javelin, yeah.
Great. Okay, so you guys head...
Did I just do it again? I'm
towards-
sorry,
Yeah,
everybody.
you did.
You head towards the opening of the cave. Rooster, you are holding on to Worthy. Worthy, as you head just past the opening of the cave mouth, you see that this is a very, very large room. On the ground, there are all of these stalagmites, and there seems to be almost a stalagmite forest in the center, probably about 30 feet away from where you stand, where this javelin is. There are about 10-foot ledges on various points of the cave wall. And the first thing you notice is just to your left, there's this bubbling puddle of, looks to be like mud, something. You can see steam coming up off of it. And then you see that there is bits of this mud leading out of the pool. And then you follow it, and as you look up, you see a huge ogre wielding a gargantuan club about to slam down onto you, and that's where we're going to take a break. Thanks, everybody. We're going to take about 5 minutes and see what happens when we come back from our break. This has been the first half of our Yale School of Dragons stream. We're going to take we're going to call it a solid 10 minutes so the DM can prepare for this massive battle that's about to take place.
I'm so sorry.
We'll take it from there.
Well, we were heading in there anyway.
I am
won't
having a
let you
panic
die.
attack. I
I won't
cannot
let
lose
you
another.
die.
I
Yes.
cannot lose another.
Does anyone have any way of helping other people see in the dark?
I think
no.
we gotta light a torch.
Little metagaming here, but
What's up, guys? How are we? Let's see. Yeah? Were you a little scared? A little worried? Yeah? It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We have found ourselves in a fairly precarious situation, but nothing that this party of esteemed adventurers cannot find their way out of. That being said, let's figure out when these other folks are going. I'm going to do some live rolls here. Okay. Okay. So really, go 5 a month forever. Okay. Shall we? Oh, nice. And there's tons of that on Twitch for anybody who needs to find themselves relaxing after what's about to happen. This huge, massive club in a surprise round, slams down towards you, Worthy. What's your armor class? I think that's going to be enough to hit. 23 to hit. You take 18 points of damage, Worthy. If you have a reaction, you can. Does anybody have a reaction? What's that? You get a special thing on, can you read the ability? Is it danger sense? Not a reaction. You take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh. Ah! Ah! Thank you, friend. Thank you.
Oh.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
You cannot see.
Damn it. That you can see while not blinded. Yep, okay. But also, I have a reaction.
18,
And I
what's your
know-
reaction?
My reaction is with my tail.
Are you raging?
Of course I will be. I'll be recklessly raging.
Once it's your turn. Worthy, you take 18 points of damage.
Jesus.
And
Yo. Okay, sorry. Can we say meta things a little bit? Oh.
in a second.
Worthy, how many?
Rooster,
Can
you feel the whoosh of a great club go past you, and you suddenly feel that Worthy is no longer there, and you hear this huge roar, and a cacophonous, booming voice echoes throughout the cavern. It is at this point that you feel arrows coming towards you.
Ah!
Oh no.
5 arrow shots make their way towards you, Rooster.
Oh no.
What's your armor class?
15.
Pretty good.
1 hit.
Gah. How many freaking goblins are there, man?
Wait,
How
are
many
these
is that?
goblins?
Rooster says to himself. I can see it on the game
1,
log.
2, 3, 4.
Goblins. I hate
Again
these
with the
guys.
goblins.
Goblin.
5 goblins. Ah.
Hit.
Oh, my eyes click to red.
You take
The sight of goblins.
9 points of damage as you feel 2 arrows thunk, thunk, sink into you.
No, but you wait here, Mr. Dungeon Master, please, for one moment, while some of us that have only been playing for 3 rounds can get better at this. Okay, hold on.
Please.
Path
no.
of the Beast.
Yes. You're not raging yet.
But it's not that even.
What is it?
I'll tell you in 1 moment, please. Okay.
Worthy, as Rooster's looking, no, and please continue to look, and definitely, we're all still learning.
If a creature you can see, fuck! Sorry.
You're blinded. You can't see anything. Thank you. Worthy, you look up, and what you see is this gargantuan ogre lifting up the great club to slam it down onto you. Again, you happen to look off into the distance, and on the ledges, you see goblins emerging with bows drawn, all having just fired at Rooster. And within, off to the right, you see another hulking, huge figure in the center of this cavern.
Wait, but Joby, I'm at 0 hit points.
Ah,
I don't see
this was
any
the
of this.
last thing you saw before you were knocked unconscious.
Oh my god.
We are at the top of the round.
God.
Here's a
Rooster,
question, friends,
Okay.
that maybe the Dungeon Master can't hear. Should I just grab Worthy and run?
Rooster, you can decide. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Just fellow, just nod or what would you do?
None of you are nodding.
What would you like to do? Follow your
I'm
gut.
gonna.
That's up to you.
Follow your
Rooster.
gut.
It's completely dark. That's all I'm gonna say.
But
Yeah.
you don't. Wait,
Rooster, what are you
where's
doing?
Rooster?
I'm right there at the front. Wait, stop! Damn you!
What are you doing?
Please, would you put the map back?
Well, you can't see anything. What are you doing?
Oh,
Nice.
Just say that you disengage.
I disengage. I disengage. And
No,
I
no,
have a
and
reaction. I'm just
your
gonna grab-
I just want to say
No,
that Alex, your
I wanna take
instinct
Worthy.
is spot on, and you should just go with that, and you can say that, and don't have to worry about the rules. So
I
you
want to
want to
grab Worthy though as I go.
you grab
Because
Worthy.
Worthy's so small and I'm so big.
I'm gonna say that you're pretty strong. You grab Worthy. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check to see if you can grab her.
Oh my god.
You are reaching down, and it was a super low DC. Do not worry, it was a 5, okay? Because you're just looking for a
Oh,
body.
good.
You grab
Oh
her,
my god.
and you pull her back, and I'm going to say that
You gotta do what you gotta
this
do.
is tough. No, this is checking rules.
God.
So disengage is an action, and to drag her away is going to be an action. So I'm going to say you choose to drag her away, but you cannot use your action to disengage. Therefore, you are going to withstand an opportunity attack from this ogre, who's going to hit you with a 19.
Holy fuck.
You take 8 points of damage as this great club slams into your back. You almost get knocked over, but you stay up, grabbing Worthy and pull Worthy out. You
And
can't
I
see
say,
anything.
I told you I won't let you die.
As-
Oh my god, I'm in so much pain.
As you begin to stumble your way back through the tunnel, using your hand to sort of find your way to get out of the way of this thing. Albranthier, you see that this ogre is pissed. And you saw these arrows coming in through the opening in the cave. Thibodeau, you're just hearing things at this point. You hear 2 huge slams. You hear arrows hit Rooster, a growl, and then Rooster get hit with this just huge force. You can't see anything. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
So I was right next to Worthy.
You were right next to Worthy? I missed that.
Yeah.
So Worthy was
But
leading
then we
me
walked into the cave.
But you walked into the cave. Worthy and Rooster, I heard, walk into the cave a bit. And were you going with them?
I was hanging. I was hanging back with Worthy. Where do you have me on the map? I just want to.
You can't see.
So I had it. Oh, I'm trying to move this around like I can move it around. Let me get this up so that I can. I have you back here. I have Chowder back here and Albranthier back here. I in my mind had you even back here outside. If that makes sense.
Oh, but
I might have missed
Thibodeau
something.
was in front of Chowder with me in
That's
front
right.
of Chowder.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And Albranthier, I had you sort of up against the side here, in my mind at least, looking through.
Is that another ogre?
Anyway, so
Oh no!
you guys went in the front door. So what would you like to do, Thibodeau? You're up.
Do I
see-
hear?
you're- Mhm.
Do I hear Rooster coming towards me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Rooster's not trying to not make any noise. Rooster's just trying to get out of the way.
I'm gonna reach, sort of grope my way towards Rooster, and try to see where he is,
Okay.
where they are.
Make a perception check.
I'm just trying to use my movement speed here, though. I'm just
Sure.
moving
That's fine.
towards.
It's not an action.
Okay. 16.
You are stumbling around and basically bump into Rooster right in the midst of this cave. Rooster, you sort of feel something knock against you, and it's Thibodeau. What would you like to do, Thibodeau?
So I say, it's me.
Shoot.
And
Shoot.
I as I'm reaching around, I feel that he's carrying Worthy. They're carrying Worthy, right?
Yep.
I say, oh shit, we're in it now. Ah shit, and I say, don't, Rooster, don't pick me up.
Okay, Rooster is. We'll see what happens on Rooster's turn.
Damn it.
And I grab onto Rooster's arm, and they disappear. They're invisible. And anything Rooster's carrying is invisible.
Read the description of that spell, please.
First, you have to guess what it's called.
Invisibility.
Hold on. Jesus.
I don't want Rooster to die. I don't want Thibodeau to die. I don't want Worthy to die.
A creature you touch. Can you hear me?
Yep.
A creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. The spell ends for a target that attacks or the spell ends for a target who attacks or casts a spell.
Says Thibodeau to Rooster. As Rooster, you don't feel anything. You just see yourself. But Chowder, Albranthier, poof, invisible. As Rooster, you just sort of keep moving forward. Worthy, make a death saving throw.
What? Wait, can I finish my turn? As a bonus action, I start singing a little song into this unconscious tiefling's ear, and give her a bardic inspiration. Is that possible when they're unconscious?
They can't
Hey,
use it.
little devil.
They can't use it because they're
You can't use it on a saving throw?
You have read bardic inspiration. You have to be conscious to be able to use it.
As a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you.
I can hear you.
You talk to people in comas, and they remember it. Thank you for talking to me all those years. I'm just saying. All
right, fuck it. So I didn't realize she couldn't hear me. I'm not doing that. I'm going to cast Healing Word instead.
Is that a cantrip?
It's I can use it as a bonus action.
Is it a cantrip?
Oh wait, no.
It's a first level spell that you can use as a bonus action, but you've already cast the spell Invisibility. You can do that on your next turn. Worthy, make a death saving throw.
Oh wait, it's a bonus action though.
You can't cast.
Dungeon Master, come on. You're so handsome tonight. Your tie is so
You
great.
look
Your
really
vest
wonderful.
looks
You
really
look
good.
really wonderful.
I'm not-
You're
really good.
amazing. You're a genius. You're kind.
Smart. So kind.
You're beautiful. You're
So handsome.
You're the savior of the world. All others pale in comparison.
You
to
overshot. You overshot, Annalise.
I'm
It's a
not
first level
okay.
spell. So it's a first level spell. The way that spells work is that you can cast two, I believe, but one of them has to be a cantrip. It cannot be a first level spell. So even though this is a bonus action, it's a big spell. So you
Then
cast,
why would it be a bonus action?
because you could use a weapon or cast a cantrip and then cast Healing Word. So you could cast Mage Hand, you could shoot your crossbow, you could attack with your rapier, and then cast Healing Word. But you can't cast two first level spells in one turn.
All right, next turn.
Okay, all right,
Because she's this is
Okay.
just the
Got
first
three.
throw.
Okay.
She's
We got her.
three.
Worthy, go ahead.
I should remember this. But which one do I roll?
Death saving throw.
Okay, so I go
That's a
into my
D20.
death saving throws, and wait, how do I roll that though? On my thing. Hold
You
on.
can just roll a d20 if you want.
D20. Okay.
And she has to beat a 10.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's a 12. It's a 12. Okay. What does that mean?
Okay.
You get a
You
success.
have one.
How
So-
many more do I have to roll to be alive?
Two
more?
successes. Or
Oh my god!
three
I'm not
failures.
dying today. I'm not having it happen again. You all.
Chowder, with your dark vision, you see all of this go down. You see that there is a ton of bad people in the cavern. You hear these roars. You're about 30 feet back. What would you like to do?
Ooh, and I saw this little gang go invisible.
Yes.
Okay, so I kind of take the hint and I like stealthily like skulk back into the shadows. My stealth mode is still very much on, and Dudu's being very well behaved.
Okay.
And just like
So you're
back
gonna-
out of the cave.
So you're going to use the hide action. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. Okay.
7. The hydraulics just aren't working as well as you'd hope. They're just making a whole ton of noise, and you can see this head of this ogre sort of look around the corner, see everybody, including you and Dudu, as you're beginning to back out of the cave.
But the invisible people are still invisible.
Invisible people are still invisible. So
okay.
we're not going to be able to. We're off the map right now. So.
There be dragons.
But you're moving back. You're not in any kind of melee range, and there's no arrows coming at you at the moment. So you can move back 30 feet.
But he's like looking at me now.
He sees you. He sees Albranthier. He sees Thibodeau.
Can I tell? Can I tell that they can see in the dark? Like, is this seem to be like?
You have dark
focusing?
vision. Absolutely. He sees you right there and just lets out this
Okay.
big.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Ogres.
So I just like turn around and just book it as far as I can.
Great. You're making your way, and you can see that the tunnel is probably about 100 feet. So you've made it.
Yeah, I just want to get outside, but I'm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You're making your way. You're
Yes.
making your way. Coming up next is the ogres.
No, what? Why? No.
The ogres are starting to. You can hear them call to each other, and one of the ogres begins to bend down and make its way towards all of you in the cave. Chowder, you are making your way out, and I'll say that y'all are back here. Thibodeau, you turn around after casting invisibility. You're getting ready to cast Healing Word, and you look behind you, and this hulking beast stands just right on top of you.
No.
But they're invisible.
Thibodeau's not.
She's invisible.
Typically,
No. Don't you dare.
I will be if Rooster picks me up, but
I will pick you up.
This
Oh.
club swings down Thibodeau. You can't see anything, actually. I forgot. And you just feel the
Oh
wind.
God.
Like, and this land like right next to you as this ogre just yells out in frustration. And you can feel it spit just all up on your face. Albranthier, it's the next ogre's turn. What is
Wait,
it?
did it miss me?
It missed you somehow. I think you just sort of happened to just sort of step to the left, and it just happened to land right next to you. But you hear, unfortunately, the sickening sound of huge feet moving towards you again as another one ducks down and then sees you, Albranthier, and
Oh no.
swings out. and it slams into the wall next to you as you dodge back, just missing the blow. Albranthier, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to use an action surge. So I'm going to use my one additional action on this turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the club which just missed me, and I'm going to turn my arrow towards that ogre, and I'm going to shoot my arrow at it, and if I hit, I'm going to use banishing arrow on that ogre.
Okay, so you're
That
going
makes sense?
you're going to shoot at this ogre here since it's more than 5 feet away from you, and go ahead and roll a ranged attack.
Okay.
$16 is going to hit. Roll
Right.
damage. And I'm still learning about these abilities, so you're going to have to read Vanishing Arrow to me.
I will read banishing arrow.
8 points of damage.
A creature hit by your arrow must also succeed on a charisma saving throw DC 10 or be banished. While banished, the target's speed is 0 and it is incapacitated.
For how long?
At the end of its next turn, the target reappears in the space vacated or the nearest unoccupied space.
Not a Constitution save. Sorry, that's a Charisma save. Sorry, it's a Charisma save.
It's a charisma save. DC 10.
Shit.
It rolled a 10.
Is that third?
It has a -2, so it gets an 8.
Yay!
All right, so it gets banished to another dimension. It just
Out, gone. That ogre disappears. All right, Thibodeau, you just sort of feel another bit of like wind on you. You can't see anything. You don't know what's happening around you. Fantastic arrow shot there, Albranthier.
and wait, and then I'm going to use my second action, my action surge, to disengage and run back out of the cave.
Great, you're back with the party. Okay.
Wow. Great turn.
All right, top of the round, Rooster, invisible. So as a reminder, Rooster, and for everybody, things that you can do with your action are the normal things like attack, but also things like disengage. If you were right up on someone, you can also use your action to run. So it's using the action, the dash action. So you can run 60 feet as opposed to 30 feet if you'd like.
I need to go back and get my buddy Pee-wee.
You're still carrying me though.
I throw you. Wait,
No,
no.
gently,
No.
gently.
No, just kidding.
No.
I
No,
thought that we were like in the same square. I mean, how did they get past me if I touched them?
I kind of think the same thing.
So
Because I saw you move them
Yes.
off their turn.
Correct. Please help me out here. So
We're
I
close to
thought that they
Thibodeau.
were. I might have had that wrong, because they were running. She disengaged.
No, they were moving, but I moved towards them.
You did, because you were finding them, right?
Yeah. So I stayed wherever they were.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
where
you.
I
That's
should
right.
be also.
That's right. And so these ogres. Okay, so we're gonna move you guys back here, and I'll say, Albranthier, you were up here. These attacks happened towards you, and that does mean that this ogre was here, and they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This ogre is here then.
Okay.
Those attacks still happen, but the
Yeah,
party
yeah.
is together, and Albranthier, you're now with the party. Do I have this right? There's a lot
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I should be like within reach of Rooster.
Yes.
When did that ogre move?
On his turn.
Because I had Thibodeau's position wrong, on his turn, the ogre has a movement speed of 40 feet.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that ogre is trying to attack Thibodeau, but it is the ogre that was banished by the arrow. So we're just going to make it a little bit like that. So that ogre is the one that's banished. Make sense?
Nice.
Okay.
Can I say that he suddenly finds himself in the waiting room of a dentist?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like white fluorescent light and like weird elevator music.
Yeah.
And he's just like for like 2.5 minutes. And he's just waiting there. There's some magazines on the table, and it's just very weird.
That's in one of the 9 hells.
For sure.
Yeah,
It's in
I
Dante,
think that's
right?
that's on the 3rd level.
Yeah.
I'll read up on him more.
Great. And I've completely lost my place. What are we doing?
Rooster. It's
Rooster!
Rooster's turn.
It's Rooster's turn. You're invisible. You feel Thibodeau running up behind you, saying, "Carry me! Carry me!"
And Rooster says, "Come here, little body, also." Grabs him and
Make
books it.
a strength check.
This dude,
Oh.
he's 8 feet tall. This is no problem. With advantage.
Don't.
I would say it
Curse.
was with advantage, but they're carrying worthy.
But I'm a tiny one. I'm very tiny. I have big horns, but I'm tiny.
Pretty good.
Just
Solid 13.
made it.
Yeah. You get him on. You get him on. So
And I
now,
disappear.
and you disappear.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so the 3 of you are now invisible. I'm going to say that knocks your movement speed down, Rooster,
Okay.
to 15 feet as opposed to 30. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, but Rooster, you pick them up. You look behind you, and it's complete darkness because you can't see anything. So
Great.
You're making your way forward. And are you still trying to get the heck out of here?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you're gonna dash, but you're only gonna be able to dash 30 feet. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then moving all these guys with you. Okay, fantastic. Now, you guys.
Sorry for my hubris.
You guys hear just this like.
You're like our invisible bust.
Just like all of these like weird high-pitched cries and screams calling back and forth to each other that give you this just shivering memory of Aelvim going down amidst all of these goblins.
No.
Oh, we're all there. We're all there.
We're
And
fudging very upset.
1 hops down, 2 hop down, and the other 2 are too far
Oh my
away.
gosh.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
so
no.
I'm gonna say that they can't see the invisible folks, so an arrow goes out. I'm gonna say they don't like the elf of the arrows, so they're going to attack.
Please be careful.
Oh, that's the wrong die. That's not gonna hit.
Oh, not these guys.
What is your AC, Albranthier?
14.
16's gonna hit. Oh, wrong one again. So the 16 hits. That's the wrong one. Oh, come now, get out of here. There we go. Second one's. Wait, it's 14. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
You take 11 points of piercing damage. Thunk, thunk, as 2 of the arrows fly off and land right in your shoulder. That is the goblin's turn.
How many
Thibodeau.
more do you have, John?
Bark, bark.
I'm okay. I have 17, so I just sort of look at the arrows and snap them off. And
Nice.
Throw them,
You have 17
throw
left?
them to the ground. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Forget this guy.
Thibodeau, you're
Yeah,
invisible.
you're fine.
But you are on top of one shoulder of Rooster, and the unconscious body of Worthy is on the other. Can't hear you.
Sorry. I was in Canada. Hold on. I reach over and I I don't have to reach over. I just have to. Can I see Worthy yet?
You're right there. You can feel them. I mean, it's really, really dark, but you're getting closer to the entrance of the cave. So I'm going to say yes.
Okay, so I can see Worthy. So I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level, which will give you 2d4 plus 3
Oh yeah.
hit points back.
Thank you.
Go ahead and roll.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whew. All right. Now we can get to work.
So do I roll or do you roll?
You roll.
do I? Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Nine points. So that's 6. Yeah, 6.
Worthy, you come back to consciousness
Yeah.
with 6
Nice
hit points.
turn.
Should be 9 hit points.
Thank
actually.
you. 9 hit points.
Yeah.
Amazing. At this moment, can I cast a reaction?
You can.
And does the reaction have to be in towards the character who just did something?
No, the reaction can be whatever, as long as the ability you're using says the word reaction in it.
Yes.
Great.
It does. Hold on, I just need to check this really quick. But that will also make me visible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Um.
And it's
Yes.
is it still technically
I
Thibodeau's
think,
turn?
isn't it me?
Yeah. No.
Aren't I the invisible thing?
You are.
Thibodeau, you finish your.
We're in
Finish your
some
turn.
D&D gray area at the moment. And
Is
I'm-
Thibodeau visible now?
Oh yes. I wait. Hold on a second.
Is that concentration? Is invisibility concentration?
Well, the spell ends if the target attacks or casts a spell.
And is invisibility, does it use
Oh.
concentration?
Invisibility is a concentration, but Healing Word is instantaneous and it's a bonus action. Is that? I thought it was if they were both concentrations.
God damn it. God
Wait.
damn it.
What?
Is anybody watching the chat? Are there any D&D nerds watching the chat right now?
D&D nerds, come help us.
Wait.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
What's happening? This is D&D. Okay, I'm just gonna make a call.
I thought a concentration canceled out another concentration.
That's what I think as well. So I think you can keep concentrating on it unless if the spell doesn't do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that sounds.
well, I know that sounds right.
Right.
I know
though.
that sounds right because y'all are the players.
Like no, like ha ha ha. That
Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah.
It does sound right.
Yeah.
No, it sounds right. It's
There's
just
because you can't cast.
there's an
like-
invisible person carrying 2 other people who now just happen to be invisible, and people are casting
Yeah.
spells.
And they're just
people are
casting
shooting people
quiet
out.
spells.
This feels just a little bit like a little bit of a game-breaking thing, where it's just like, oh, I'll cast invisibility and I'll just touch the other people. I'm carrying them, and now everybody's invisible. That being said,
Yeah, sounds right.
Well,
yeah. It's so badass that we're allowing it, and
That's why-
yeah,
yeah.
it's okay.
Oh, we're just a bunch of softies.
Just a bunch of softies. I thought I was a hard DM, and I'm just a big old,
You're the softest DM I've ever seen.
big old furry pillow. Okay,
So
mhm.
can I still? Okay, so that's Healing Word is a bonus action spell. So technically, I can do a Vicious Mockery. Still. You know what? You know what?
Yeah, don't push your luck, but
I can't see any of them. so
You
it
can't
doesn't
see
matter.
anybody.
So yeah, to be fair.
I also might be fucking up this whole spell casting thing, allowing people to cast cantrips and things, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna look at it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so you are invisible. You just saved your friend. It feels great. Everybody's feeling super good. The ogre that was right behind you is now banished to another dimension, just like waiting in a waiting room, holding a magazine next to people that it doesn't recognize, and awaiting a procedure that it has no concept of. It's very nervous, and it's not behind you, which is really great.
Yeah.
Worthy, it's your turn. You are awake.
Yeah.
Feel free to cast a reaction, but also feel free to just have your turn now.
Okay, so Worthy wakes up kind of like, and you get the impression that what I just woke up from was really not pleasant and really not what I expected to see. in an unconscious state. It's something very different. I'm very shaken. And I say, that's what I get for helping out. And then for my action, I'd just like to run.
You jump off of Rooster. You become visible. And you
Oh wait, no, but I thought it was an attack that made me visible.
No, well, Rooster's.
Oh no, wait, then can I take it back? Can I do something else?
You are pushing it. What would you like to do?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Just. It's
But I'm going to say that your character wouldn't know. So you were unconscious. You woke up. You are like, what the hell is going on? You jump off of Rooster, which I think would make game sense, unfortunately. And you are now visible, but there isn't an ogre close to you. All right.
Yeah.
So you jump off.
It's okay. We're all here together.
And you start running. And it's about 60 feet to the mouth of the cave to where you are. So in one turn, you could make it out of the cave.
Okay. Hold on, I'm thinking.
Rooster, you're feeling a lot lighter and feeling like you could also now move at your movement speed now that you're not carrying two folks.
Thanks,
Rooster,
Joby. You're so good at being a DM.
Where are you at in terms of hit points?
I am not good.
Okay,
not good, my friend.
Before I begin running, I'd like to use my bonus action to, as I'm sort of jumping off Rooster, I kind of just fling my hand out and like say a few words towards Rooster and cast Healing Word as my bonus action on Rooster. Okay.
Great. So we just cast that spell, but I've completely forgotten. Looks like it's 2d4. Is that right? 2d4.
I'm casting it at I'm going to cast it at the second level. No, at the first level. That's where it's at for me. So Healing Word. A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which is 2.
I hate to say this, but can you see me?
Yes.
I just felt you. I was just in your arms.
Nice.
So I know that I can smell you and feel you all around me, literally, Rooster.
Go ahead.
And so okay, 1d4 plus 2 for Healing Word is 5 hit points.
Rooster, you get 5 hit points back.
You are a good friend.
It's not about friendship, it's about saving my hide.
It's called best friendship.
There's a party forming. Okay. Ain't nothing like near-death experiences with ogres to bring the party together. Chowder, you're up. You are back a bit, uncomfortably, and you're looking around. The first ogre is nowhere to be seen, but the other one looks pissed, and there are 2 gabbies right there at the mouth of the cave, calling back and forth to each other and to the ones in back. What would you like to do?
I'm going to just face the ogre and say, "Oh, real quick before I go," and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on it.
Awesome. I remember this one from last time, but will you just remind me?
Yes, definitely. Okay. You choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground that you can see within range. A medium hand made from compacted soil rises there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet of it. Mm-hmm. The target must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration. As an action, you can cause the hand to crush the restrained target who must make a strength saving throw. It takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Fantastic. Even with a plus
and it has
4.
To, sorry. And then to break out, it has to use its action to make a strength check.
Great. Even with a plus 4 for its strength, I believe it fails with a 9.
Yes.
This earthen hand bursts through the ground, grabs onto the ankle of this ogre, as that ogre takes, oh, Joby, where's your pen? There. 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And you can see it stopped looking down, trying to sort of grab at it to get out, but it is very surprised at that.
And then I surge. A mess of sparks. Oh no!
Thank you. Yeah.
Just pour out of my face.
Whoopsie! Can I get the a D100 roll, please?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh no! Hold on.
Oh,
Me too.
I feel like
I feel like we had that. Are you a plant again?
Oh, no.
42.
what did
Answer
you do?
to life, the universe, and everything. Hitchhiker's Guide.
All of these just magical gnats appear around you, and you are very distracted as the sparks just keep coming in as these small little bugs. You're sort of batting them away. You have disadvantage on perception checks and attack rolls
Oh shit!
for the next minute.
Oh Jesus!
Dum
Wild magic.
dum.
Yep. Yeah. I love that you just keep using wild magic on initiative, like at the top of the day, just being like, it's gonna be fine. That's awesome. But that ogre is restrained.
Yes.
Yay.
You want to do anything else there, Chowder?
If I do Tides of Chaos when at disadvantage, do I just get regular roll?
Yes, it would cancel it out. Correct.
Okay, good to know. Is everyone else kind of headed out, running, not standing? Okay, I follow.
We're just getting higher ground.
Yeah, maybe spreading out a little bit.
We're,
Get some space.
we're drawing them out.
Getting a little air.
The ogre needs to make a strength check. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes. And otherwise, what did it roll? Oh shit.
Breaks out of it. You sort of still feel the remnants of this spell attached to you psychically as it sort of like breaks out, and the ogre bursts out of the spell as it. I'm sorry, you ran a bit. You were running? Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
So
As
you're
far as I
up
could.
with your peeps. Albranthier.
Yeah. Okay.
The ogre
I'm going to.
moves towards you.
Oh.
Oh shit. It's not my turn.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
I see. I'm being
Oh,
attacked.
no.
I see.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, this
no.
Oh no.
This slams into you.
Oh,
And
no.
you feel
Ow.
the
Not a
full
good sound.
brunt of this club knock the wind out of you. You take 11 points of damage.
Oh.
That hurts. That hurts.
And on the next turn, the other ogre is going to come back. It is
Oh,
your
no.
It is your turn, Albranthier.
All right. So, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to use the disengage action and run away.
Good.
Yeah.
You're up with your party.
I'm going to run away. And then I'm going to use, hold on, my turn's not done. Then I'm going to use a second wind. Second wind, once per short rest, I get to use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 3 hit points.
Yes. Yes.
1d10, there it is. Plus 3.
Oh,
12.
What's up?
12.
So I now have 18 hit points.
Okay, great. And we're in a chase scene. Rooster, you're running with Thibodeau. You're still invisible, as is Thibodeau. Are we all just running towards the mouth of the cave now?
Yeah.
Can we
Okay.
see it?
You definitely can now. It's about 60
Okay,
feet
great.
away. Okay.
I want to run with my
And
good
Worthy, I
friends.
think, is way up. Worthy, I think, just sort of booked it out. If I remember correctly, did I miss something? Yeah. So Worthy's
Yeah, I did.
Worthy's gone.
How fast are we observing these things to be?
They're unfortunately they're fast. They are.
Ah,
yeah.
Jesus.
They're
There's
not.
some of those big guys that can
lumbering.
move.
They move
Yeah.
slowly, but they've got
It's like a
huge
tight end.
gait.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to keep running towards the mouth of the cave as fast as I can while saying, "I can't see shit."
Yeah, you're making your way out of the cave, and finally there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you just make it out, and you're in the bright sunlight again.
Oh yeah.
I'm
my
gonna
dark
say
vision's on, so
that-
I'm like, oh god, oh, and I switch out of my dark vision.
Yeah. Unfortunately, before you do, the goblins do have one last turn.
Sorry,
Oh,
Betty.
fuck them.
And they are going to fire twice at Thibodeau. Not at Thibodeau. One critically fails.
Yes.
And the other one's going to hit you, Chowder. Oh, and that's a scimitar. That's a scimitar. That's a scimitar. I rolled incorrectly. Ooh.
Fudge.
You take 14 points of damage as the second short bow critically hits you, Chowder.
Wait, it says 8.
Yeah, but it's double the dice. It was a critical hit. So it's a 6.
It was
Twice.
a 20 plus 4.
Oh shit.
You take 14 points.
Oh, can I do shield?
Yes, you can. What does that put your AC up to? It's a plus 5.
That's 5, right?
Yeah.
So 17.
Still hits.
It does.
Yes. It's a 20. It's a 24 to hit.
I didn't see it. Oh, I just wasted a goddamn slot.
And
shit.
you sort of see it coming, and you cast it, but it just gets in right before you
Oh.
manage to get the spell up.
Man.
So you take 14 points of piercing damage.
What are you at now?
Uh,
Chowder?
9.
Okay.
Oh dear.
The other one missed. Okay. Thibodeau, you are on top of Rooster. Worthy, you are out of the cave. Chowder, you are running.
Yeah.
And well, I don't need to do that. Frickin'. It just the ogre is back.
Oh god damn it.
And-
But confused.
A little perplexed, but still very angry as it runs out of the cave after all of you. Albranthier, you are the last one here.
Oh no.
You show us that screen?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Who goes mayonnaise?
Here we are.
Okay.
Albranthier, these two ogres are sprinting towards you.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
No, I love this character.
We just have to run faster than him.
Oh my gosh! Thanks for showing us where to go.
The first one slams into you.
Oh.
14 points of damage.
Oh.
The second one
14 points of damage.
Oh no. Oh.
hits for 10.
I am at 0.
Oh.
No.
You all look back as you come out of the cave, and the last thing you see is Albranthier taking out his long sword, but just not quick enough as two great clubs
Oh my god.
knock him down to 0 hit points. And
as we're running, I look at the others and I'm like,
This is a bit of a moral conundrum.
And that's where we're going to pick up next week with the Yale School of Dragons.
What?
No, what?
That's not how this works.
Albranthier is down.
How dare
The
you?
party is out of the cave.
How very dare you?
But at the last moment, these two ogres look up and see all of you outside of the mouth of this cave. And they let out just this blood-curdling roar. And that's where we're going to leave it.
They don't see me.
Thanks, everybody, so much for watching. It was, what, an incredibly fun session. And we just want to make sure that we say thanks for watching, everybody.